Alright, rocket shippers, we're gonna engage with something huge. Let me set the stage. First, I discovered this creature, and Taylor Momsen is not it, okay? I try to like her, but she's kinda just a walking zombie at this point. Why malnourished? Why choose that way of life? We'll never know. Maybe shouldn't have chosen to be a rock star. Just tons of bad decisions is what ends up happening. But what actually happened is you get to see a glimpse of how she turns into a monster. Hence the Gossip Girl saga, right? It was growing Taylor Momsen, but in the end of the day, it failed because maybe they made a wrong choice. But who are they? Who would be the correct choice? Was there anyone else in the group that was greater influence or in control of the flow of Gossip Girl? And when I say these, like, I'm talking almost like ethereal constructs, but in reality, I'm just talking about influence, right? If Taylor Momsen failed, is there anything left out of Gossip Girl, or we just bury the whole thing, right, and forget about it, as if like it's insignificant? And unfortunately, or fortunately, I mean, it's unfortunate for this blondie that's still active, but I don't like her anymore. All right, for obvious reasons, like Jesus Christ. But it looks like we have someone that can pick up the torch again. She was kind of the main character, but also the main super villain. At least they did not have a good relationship, but it's kind of like a mom-daughter relationship, I would imagine. I don't know. And at the same time, it's rivalry because your daughter is hotter than you, right? So you want to challenge her all the time. That's the way I see it. I only saw the first season, like, truly, because that's the cool season. The other seasons are probably not going to be as fun to watch. But we're not going to touch that. We're just going to touch the movie, and we're going to touch this actress in particular. And like Midas touch, my friend, whoever touches Selena Gomez turns into gold. And it's, again, a real thing. Justin Bieber is gold. Demi Lovato is gold. Pinch me so I remember all the other ones. Alright? Taylor Swift did not need to touch Selena Gomez to become gold, because that's for losers. Being gold is for losers in that category. You know? Being gold is not legendary. You need to be triple platinum and stuff. So, yeah. It still helps to touch Selena in that situation, or to be friends with her. So Selena is very picky, in my opinion, because I only just pulled up like 3 names. I name dropped 3 people. To see Leighton on that list all of a sudden, to me, that's spicy shit right there. I'm probably gonna have a very enjoyable movie experience, and I want to share it with you guys. At the same time, this pretty face is gonna go up, up, up. And, well, because I thought she was kind of on a weak side, her name is a mashup of these two. So, take it as you will, because they're good friends. Why not? Fusion. Alright. The battle begins, and in the background, Taylor Momsen is gonna be watching numbers change. Right? Can we reach Taylor Momsen power level? 4,000 versus 1,000. I actually think we're gonna see a flip. Not only that, I am furnacing Taylor Momsen for every 25 points. We gain a little bit of heat, you know. It's a furnace. We get a little bit hotter in there. Let's see what happens, because this is probably gonna be insane. If I correctly set the stage and you are also excited. So let's watch the movie Monte Carlo. Now, I will basically recite what's going on through the trailer. It's just gonna be enough, don't worry about it. And maybe some images. Alright? What do I expect? I don't want to have expectations. I'm just gonna get hit by a bunch of vibes, alright? I mean, I expect Europe. Maybe France is the ultimate location. Because whatever that is. That's weird, guys. One useless fucking tower that looks cool just, steals all the attention. What happened, guys? Can we start building more of these? Because I'm getting fucking bored. Alright? You might never have seen a female movie, like, in this year, 2025. You have never seen anything. But you're still here. Congratulations. I'll build some expectations anyways.
Standing on top of the Eiffel Tower.
Well, Selena is the best. That's all I needed to know, guys. Selena is the best person in the world. By my standards. Not everyone becomes gold. If they're, like, not influences, then they don't turn gold. If they're old people who saw murders in a building, you don't turn to gold. I'm sorry, dude. If you're a husband of Selena, but I don't care, then sorry, you don't turn into gold. If she dated you, but didn't make a movie about it, I don't care. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, Channing Tatum. I don't know. Let's bring up the list, guys. We do know the Jonas Brothers thing. Behold the dating history. Stop it. That's the hottie right there. Charlie Puth. Now, Charlie might actually be, no, it's just like, I judge by the amount of pictures you have together, right? How official it is. So might as well pull up a random thing and it's like, yay! Friends for 2 months. She was Team Jacob because it was a cool meme. Am I right? That's it. That's all that happened. I swear to God. Wow, cool meme, guys. I don't like vampires very much, but I do run with the wolves. I mean, she would be feeding into this, Twilight universe. Taylor, on his own terms, is nobody to me. But he's the Twilight guy. Maybe Twilight is also golden. I can't judge. You know, maybe the first friend I will ever get, or first girlfriend, is just like, let's watch Twilight. That's the first thing we do. Who knows, right? What the life is gonna punch me in the face with. So I gotta be careful. Like, would I say no to that? No. What is that question, bro? It's the weirdest question of all time. Would you say no to Chuck Norris? Now you have to say yes. I thought she's gonna be just in the background and I will never talk about her whatsoever. She's not that important, right? She's just kind of similar to Taylor Momsen influence. But it looks like there's a chance. We have the best collab to do the best thing ever, is to prove her wrong. That's what I like to do. You're not the father. You're not better. Let the battle begin. Movie's about 106 minutes. Every 25 minutes I'll show up and discuss what's going on. So 4 chapters. Let's go. Alright, let's begin. First chapter.
Do you mind if we order?
She's not rich.
Nobody pinch me.
The junior offers luxury accommodation.
Apparently there's 2 ways to become idiot sandwich.
Accommodation.
Chose the worst tour in all of Paris.
They are late to the boss.
Forcing me.
There's a doppelganger that happens to be rich and, well, shades richness onto the other Selena.
Forcing me to go to some. You look just like her. Look this way.
And now they're gonna stay in a luxury room. That's where I am right now. Alright. I saw a revolving door and I'm like, what the fuck is that do? Apparently it's, to keep the hot air. Shut the fuck up. Second chapter.
First class. We are way.
Again, Selena has to roleplay as a rich person.
I'm out real quick for a few
To survive this.
days, and we
Your car's waiting.
To sell.
They finally get to Monte Carlo in the middle of the trailer, it seems.
You are a bad girl. What didn't you do?
And here we are. Yeah, that's how short the whole thing is. We skipped to this part. So far, no real drama. Obviously, secondary characters are hanging out with some dudes, or a dude is searching for the other one. While Selena is yet to fall in love, I guess. Right? That's what you can expect. While she wants to run away and just cut the movie short, the other ones just want to bathe in luxury because they don't feel the tension. They don't have to pretend to be whatever, right? A celebrity that deserves all of this. I mean, at this point, it's predictable. Selena is almost gonna get caught or gonna get caught, but she's gonna be in love, and the end. Well, the outcast is gonna be dumped into a dumpster with their boyfriends and forever forgotten about. Yes, chapter 3. Selena is basically borderline in love. She got caught, by the way. On the phone is the other Selena, the rich one.
You're not what I expected. You're different.
I finally meet a man.
Who likes me?
We didn't even get to this spot, to be honest. She's willing to reveal her secret. Wow. But the real Cordelia, Selena's counterpart, is now visiting a place where they're running a charity. But, so two things are happening, right? Or maybe three. Selena's identity is at stake to be a poor girl again. So sad, right? She's already caught, but the secret is intact. But then there's a super duper expensive necklace that they have to chase, which is the main plot of the charity event in the first place. That one right there. So, at the last chapter, they have to do two things at once. Wow, so many things. Up to that point, nothing really happened except, of course, one thing. You get hit by there's rich people. Dimension, basically. You always get sold as if like it's a separate dimension. You need a special invitation to be able to enter rich people dimension, and they live completely different lives and treat humans as just slaves, right? So there's a person for that. You're trying to take your plate off your table to where plates get cleaned. There's a person for that, unfortunately. You sit in your fucking place and continue being bored. Is what she received basically as a plot line. For me, when they do that line, they lay in bed, and for me, it's just the vibe. Like just not the kiss thing. Okay, when we're talking about this guy, right? But they lay in bed in like a luxury room. To me, it's just like it drains me, bro. Seeing that useless fucking luxury. I think it drains everyone, right? It's like a spacious room actually is kind of useless. Big beds, just too soft. Half of it is useless. I love the tiny room that I live in. I don't love the neighbors that can also squeeze themselves into tiny rooms around me. Fucking sucks. So for me, luxury, the real version of luxury is to get out of trouble that really fucking wreaks havoc to your life. Version of luxury that these fuckers live is kind of just mental illness, insane asylum. Nothing really happens. Nothing exciting happens. And when the luxury guy meets this like poor girl, it's like, well, you're different. I was bored this whole time, but I feel like you have something, you know? You have brought drugs to the table, finally. Called real personality. You are a real person. You have struggles and stuff. You have been through something. Like, you quiet, introvert girl, almost, which is not what Selena is, but she can do that in movies anytime. Just be overly quiet. To the point where, you're not doing anything wrong, said the luxury guy. You're not insulting every single slave that you come across. That's very different, very different. You take something for granted and you lose your mind. You can take poverty for granted of like, well, there's no escape, there's no alternative of poverty. I'm just gonna be stuck here forever. I'm just gonna, take the damage for granted and not fight back. You gotta fight back, unfortunately. At least in your minds. But the moment you get an opportunity to kick demons in the ass and escape poverty and detach yourself from everyone who contributed to your poverty, because it's a contributive effect, sort of. Like we're all in this together, and we all hate each other at the same time. That's what it keeps us poor. Still remains a mystery why poor are separated from the rich. Mystery that's probably interesting to contemplate about. Taurus. Alright. You might be able to see progress of getting richer and richer and richer, but the moment you compare these two together, you bend the Taurus so rich and poor kind of hang out with each other. Now you get to actually see the differences, right? You get to look at it as different worlds entirely. But only if they are in fact two separate worlds. There's a money world and there's a poverty world, and they're sort of equally as powerful. That's when they would tend to meet. And I wonder if that's a general thing I can speculate about. That's an interesting idea. That this is a spectrum. The maximum and minimum kind of, they're separated, but they meet somewhere while you are still continuing to grow. If you have a chance to grow, right? At some point you just give up and it's like, well, I guess I am stuck with the poverty world. I will be representing the world of poverty, right? I will understand very well what poverty looks like. And unfortunately I do that when my neighbors surround me like a horde of demons. That's right. I mean, that's the most exciting thing, is to take a representative from the impoverished world and a representative from a rich world and just kind of put them head to head. You want me to fight Mr. Beast, maybe? Punch Mr. Beast in the face? I actually don't want it because he would have the same privilege, wouldn't he? Maybe you can come up with a competition, though. Anyways, last chapter, let's fucking go. As for the girls and their dynamic, that does not exist in girl movies. They don't have relationships with each other. They all get a guy, and they make drama with said guy. Okay? It just happens that it just so happens that the third girl is not very happy. She does not have a good person to hang out with. And her man just kind of drives away with that necklace. So we gotta catch him and probably let her go. Into the dumpster land she goes. There are rich, there are poor, and there are dumpster people who got married. Congratulations. You know, I don't know where you guys at. I mean, one dynamic matters. She's kind of a luxury personality in general, for some reason. Alright. I inspected the Meester, the Leighton. But don't take my word for it. I don't know, kind of like poor luxury, which is the weirdest style. Everything is clean but rugged, basically. Fancy but weird. Well, in other words, you know she got married and lives in a goddamn dumpster. Impossible to define. What the hell is that? Time for school. Oh man, I'm taking brain damage for this. Well, Instagram was never a place where she shines, so... Well, I kind of just debunked myself. That didn't seem like a luxury person. Just a weirdo. Just an adult weirdo from a whole different generation. Chapter 4, The End.
Guy who likes me for me, not even me.
This is literally the final scene, by the way.
Cordelia, wait!
Nothing happens afterwards.
Go, 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 go!
What are you doing here?
What is she doing here? She was about to sabotage everything. It was actually quite a satisfying scene. Everything just culminates into one big scene and nothing bad happens. Everyone's happy. And obviously there's ending with a guy meets girl, which is kind of funny. Because they kissed before, but it's like, wow. I actually like the poor version of you. Whatever, dude. The real question is what's gonna happen to Meester? He bullied. That's right. Wow. So what is Sloane yapping about?
Don't touch me. I can't be a Disney princess ever.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being you.
I've muted.
These two women have had the unfortunate opportunity to work with Blake Lively in the past,
No! Why do bullies get jobs?
and it's been reported friend
Look at that!
to her longtime
What is
BFF
that?
Taylor Swift
What did I just stumbled into, guys? What is this Gossip Girl fucking roots, you know, of bullying everyone?
mother to 4 kids.
Wow, look at that! This guy got involved into bullying
The
scandal.
LA native is under
He got bullied into having 2 children.
fire for of her co-stars
No wonder he's
over
Deadpool.
the years.
1 second, I have to scan all the pictures. I love how in the movie Selena says, hey, climb into this huge bed in between us, let's bond. You know, and she was like an outcast or whatever. That was cool. You know what, I'll just assume that we got most of it. 3 link points, take it or leave it. She gets 500 points for that. We gotta go now. Deal with your bully best friends.
Touch tension between
But wait, we gotta get Taylor Swift link points? Because this is Fusion. Let's go bully Taylor Swift now. I am all about that bullying. The besties, that's right, that's right. I could not have seen that coming, alright? Gossip Girl OP. One of them hangouts with Taylor Swift, another one with Selena. All good, isn't it? Life couldn't be better. For now, I'll just give 1 point. Boom. Big one. Taylor Momsen, Burning. Anna Kendrick can give some points. Wow, that's a face of someone getting bullied a lot. Look the difference of heights is crazy. Of course you're the bully. What else would you be doing in life? I love it. I love what has to happen, bro. What is this? Is this what I think it is? Is it Sasuke meme? Pretty sure. Wow. She's still purified? Damn. That's crazy. We are sitting at 33%, which is still good enough. Don't touch me.
You know, she's not really.
First analyzing this right now.
Don't touch me. It was neck and neck, pitch perfect.
If
oh,
I-
into the
if
woods.
I
Last
were
second.
to open my chair.
Bro, what is happening? Are they in court now? Holy shit, man. Maybe you should change your name, by the way. I found out that you can, call yourself Meester Leighton. Wow, look at that. It all fits. I didn't even knew. I thought it was a big name. It's crazy.
increasingly toxic. Blake and Anna reportedly had to be kept apart to avoid any direct conflict, and the tension
And a direct eye contact.
during production in Italy was said to be about the film.
Bro's a black person almost.
Rumored to
Bro almost makes me racist.
stem from her on. It's not going to go anywhere because of Blake refusing to promote it.
What the fuck is
So Amazon
happening?
is pissed that they bought the rights to this.
What is
And now they're like, you
happening?
know what? CBS and Dick
Our co-star doesn't want to promote movie. Fuck this movie.
Clark Productions
That's
reportedly
right,
shut
that's
her out
right.
of the is the next bridge Blake is burning. And even though Paul might
Blake is
and
burning.
try to get this completed, it's ready to go. Give us more content.
This is content.
Blake is refusing.
Announcements about
This
the
is
movie
awesome.
made, and they were pinning going to be. Okay. That I went. I don't think they're going to like what we have right now. I think it through about 70.
Yeah, Blake is probably too black. Blake? That's a man's name. Holy shit, man.
Came up happy with.
That's a manly bully name right there. Holy
just
shit,
test screening
man.
2 nights ago,
She became who she was born to be.
and we
Congratulations.
I was only 6 weeks in the I was
Away with $7 million and the security of Ryan Reynolds' Hollywood empire, and Henry Golding stand to lose millions.
No, I like
Anna's
Anna.
at risk of food, and
Everyone's screwed by the millions,
Amazon's
bro.
never gonna
Holy
work
shit.
with him again. Waiting for an hour for Blake to arrive, and
Bro's like Putin.
Anna claimed this was talking
Bro is actually woman in power now. Holy shit, woman dictator.
bad about Blake. And Riley is reportedly done being labeled the villain on every film set. Well, if you do
Now
the
she's gonna be super villain.
crime, you're gonna do. Her real allies know how much they are valued.
Wow, her real allies, the other super
Blake
villains.
Style noted that Blake and Anna
He forgot to tell us that the gun was actually loaded. So a lot of him forgot
Wow, they also play Russian roulette. It must be Putin.
it's not loaded. I think
Wow, like good NPCs, they try to delete their ears. Celebrity level though, that's crazy, dude. She must be Putin.
the original
The only thing she supposed to change is Blake Deadly. That's right.
team, the executive producer,
It was all
to
lies.
Vanity Fair that the women who don't follow each other on social media were not friends. They were friendly, but they were not friends
No.
like Serena and Blair. So the way they acted on screen
That's
did
crazy.
not translate. In
That there's not an obvious choice between good and evil, so she would seem like
She would choose evil all the time. Apparently, I haven't checked these social medias. Rocket
and
boosters.
she
I
really
mean,
does. Now, Leighton actually was born in a prison cell, which is
she must be Putin, and people hated her this
a
fucking much,
wild
dude.
story. And make,
Wait, it's Leighton? Leighton was
cruel
born.
jokes
Wait.
at it was born
It's Leighton.
in
Shit.
a prison.
Fuck.
Saint channel.
Freedom of speech? How about freedom of birth? She didn't got freedom of birth, guys.
Before, but Blake used this as an opportunity to poke fun at her, which Army Hammer called Blake an insufferable bitch during a dinner scene in front of the whole cast, which led to him getting fired from the show. Departure from
Bro, what is this? What level of
gotten to
evil
an alleged
are we fucking talking about anymore? If this was a YouTuber, there's no equivalent to this. There's nothing. It's not Mr. Beast. It's not someone who went to prison because they diddled some children, basically. No, it's something next level beyond
altercation while
that
filming
of evil,
the
bro.
Season 2 of Gossip Girl.
And doesn't get cancelled.
Now, according to gossip page
I don't get it,
Dumoy,
man.
cast, which led to him getting fired from the show.
Imagine being fired at season 2 of a 6-season show, basically. That's a death sentence. That's like YouTuber losing their channel because they didn't like someone.
Show. In
Holy
2017, while
shit,
appearing
man.
on show Watch What Happens Live, Army Hammer seems
His name is Army Hammer. Like, what is this reality
to
anymore?
address his
Are you
controversial
kidding
departure
me?
From actually,
He might think Blake is insufferable bitch, but he's Army Hammer, you know? His opinion is gonna be tame, more tame than most other people. Holy shit, what is this demon?
filming. Andy Cohen was
Wow. No wonder Taylor Momsen became a fucking zombie. You know, she happens to be taking pictures with a demon.
trying
Holy
to get
crap,
the tea
man.
out of Deb is the
Oh my god, it's Deadpool and
very
Wolverine.
real possibility that Ryan and because there's
Only an immortal creature can marry a Putin.
so different, but she felt
Evil.
like they got Leighton Meester. Find it fascinating how Blake has rubbed so many people wrong, and I love Anna Kendrick and Leighton Meester, so I just I'm confused.
I think the equation is pretty obvious. If someone is rubbing your loved ones a wrong way, you probably know they're super villains.
I don't understand.
Bro, what is this? What is this, bro? What am I gonna click on even?
I was young
This
when I
is
started
awesome.
Gossip Girl.
The only prostitute here is you.
Is Blake lying? Wasn't just acting. Blake and Leighton hate each other's guts. And these reasons.
Lord have mercy.
No mercy for you.
That was a lot of information.
Those are the kind of jokes that make you burn in hell. Consent. Leighton, a natural blonde who had to dye her hair brown for Gossip
Bro, she was tortured.
was literally just explaining
Again. She got out of prison and then had to not be
why her
blonde.
character had to be brunette. And Blake
Holy
turned
shit,
it into
man.
confirmed that Blake and Leighton used to avoid each other like the plague. Now you might be
Well, I guess Leighton fused with a pet monkey.
wondering. Will it
I'm not gonna infuse them. She is gonna be a pet monkey
turns
now.
out Blake is already
He deserves
in hot water,
that.
thinks I'm there. People love a good takedown, and Blake is paying for being a bully. Not just
It's everyone. Everybody's like had tons of plastic surgery and we're actually men and trannies.
Now it explains everything, doesn't it? Putin.
but to Justin
Granny
Baldoni.
Putin.
Blake was especially cold and dismissive. She wasn't just answering questions bluntly, she was actively making it difficult for the interviewer. This moment, look at the dislikes on that trailer. Amazon shut down
Oh my god. Only Putin can get that many
comments
dislikes.
because the hate
I get 99% dislikes
bad.
though.
And let's be
It's
honest,
pretty cool,
Amazon
isn't it?
never sends messages with Baldoni.
You plan to sue Blake Lively?
Absolutely.
You will.
Looks to work with.
I can also tell you personally, back
Why is she involved?
when I was an intern at Glamour magazine, working under an editor, she said the
Blake slapped me in the
most difficult
face, Earls.
person that she
What
Blake had to
happened?
step in.
Wait, have I seen the Simple Favor movie?
There's a couple people that I have.
Wait. I did.
Kid drink?
I didn't notice Putin was in there.
I mean, it's not.
Oh, you do not want to be friends with me. Trust me.
Fast, you're gonna find something that is terrifying. There's not a normal person like you or me.
That's the only movie she can star in.
I'm muted.
Good.
Past behavior toward Leighton getting exposed. Should Leighton get the apology she deserves, or is it way too late for that?
Is it way too late for that? Oh my god, guys. This is just next level. Can I watch something like Leighton related? Not just like I have a fucking demonic co-star. We fought in a cage. No, I guess that's it. I guess that's we got it. I'll pop a podcast just to get through with this other material that's available. Because it wasn't enough to just be friends with Selena, apparently. Lol.
I mean, thank you for. Can anybody listen to this on a computer? And
I wouldn't know that.
Anyway.
I wouldn't know.
Now
I'm having an insight. I mean, we're talking about like rich and poor people as a reference to the movie. Eat the rich and spend time with the poor should actually be a principle. Alright? But rich people are consumable in the first place. It's pretty obvious, right? Consume their charities. Or movies about charities. Let's go. The crazy thing happens when people try to fucking portray me as some kind of celebrity or like a person who's supposed to take responsibility of producing high quality shit. 10-minute videos. Like, get the fuck out of my face, dude. I'm a poor person. You spending 1 hour with me now, alright? You spending 1 hour with me. And having a good time because I am down to earth. By default, alright? There's nowhere else to go. It's rock bottom, buddy. Alright, so you will learn a lot of things. Because I don't talk bullshit, you know? I don't fucking float around in space thinking about all the irrelevant things of, like, my childhood. What is that? That's bullshit now. they talk about their childhoods, you know, and I can laugh it off, but I will never ever watch a fucking celebrity podcast. That's fucking garbage, dude. Never. Is that a good idea? Alright? I'm just telling you guys, don't spend time with rich people and don't soak in their stupid principles because you can't afford them. Alright? It's the most brain damaging thing of all time. To even ask someone to not be gross. That's a celebrity thing. You can become like very demanding, very fucking bitter, and just simply a fucking hater of life in general, pretending that poor people don't exist when it's literally the majority. So yeah, I'm so poor that I eat the rich all the time because I'm surrounded by poor people. So what else would I be doing? No, I'm serious. Rocketship is secretly Eat the Rich channel, alright? I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice. All these faces, man. Such victims of my attention.
Feel like teenagers forever.
The funny thing is, it makes so much more sense when you just say, but rich people are edible. It makes sense because they make movies, they make consumable material. Right, that's the whole fucking point. But again, the hatred comes when, like, people are feeling entitled for me to be a celebrity by default. Like, dude, no. Are you crazy? And there's more crazy people than not. That's where we live right now. There's more crazy people who would actually apply the same standard onto poor people on this platform, as if they don't know that there's a fucking standard. There should be a double standard, you know? You treat poor people differently than you would treat rich people. Like, what the fuck? There should be a double standard.
Like,
so yeah, don't watch this. I'm putting myself in a very awkward territory right now, just because I need something in the background. I should be listening to Joe Rogan's podcast. Because when it's politics, it's transcendent. You don't actually want to be in the front lines doing politics because Charlie Kirk died.
My body. Do you remember this?
Basically, the difference between Joe Rogan podcast is comparing it to Hack to a podcast. Alright? That's what it is. Celebrity and politics, man, that's a whole different fucking dimension, dude. It's like eating turd versus real food. Funny enough.
I mean,
who look like us, and you know, who have to like shave twice a day already, and
shave twice a day. What an interesting,
you know, it's
not
like
joke.
it's just
really well.
I mean, I could fish for something useful to give you guys, but don't worry
my
about
mom say like, "You suck." You.
What would you say to your younger self? And Leighton was like, I don't know. That was the answer for like 20 seconds, guys. To my younger self, I would say all these things, all these insights. Alright? This is a whole fucking mountain of insights. Shit that I found out. Like, you find something out about life, so that, you know, the answer is pretty obvious if you're a principled person. But if you're a rich person, sloppy. I mean, I just heard about, like, wow, spit into my food. It's like, wow, we're friends, we're playing. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Fucked
Shut
up
the
that
fuck
thing.
Up. Shut the fuck up.
My favorite part was when she
this is live.
She said she wanted the waiter to spit in her mouth. I laughed so hard.
Wait, I don't remember that.
part.
She's like, spit in my mouth. Spit in my mouth. Just do it. Spit in my mouth.
Told you guys.
I think we're out.
Yeah,
we're
out.
out. It's good.
All right, bye.
All right, let me just listen to music, give her the points she deserves. It's 16 from this, and Listnall gives 6. I could have squeezed more, right? Yeah, who cares though? You're not that important. You're a movie star. You're boring. You're old now.
누군가 갈 사이
One comment that's left over as an impression of, like, they talked about Puerto Rico and family life that they have. Yeah, because they're poor. That's what you get. They still, like, appreciate the values of poor people while Americans are rich. So they don't want to hang out with each other or trust their belongings like children. Hold my baby. Like, it's never gonna happen in America. But I feel like it goes so much deeper than that. It's quite interesting. But there is that, like, consumption vibe in America of, like, they're gonna steal everything that's not changed to the ground. And that's a rich society, but they act like poor savages, right? While poor people act like rich. That's, you know, they have to balance things out. Wait. Can I nerf her though? No? Maybe? Nerf Taylor Momsen? Wait, that's possible, guys. But just on list all this. It's not deep at all. 6 Pinterest? We can work with that. Maybe. I don't know.
Don't you wanna know? I'm knocking down. I can see it going down. In my harmony, my head, feel my fantasy. It's going down.
I have good news. By the way, we have to get rid of this shit. I guess later. I have good news. Number 15. Not 21 is what Taylor is gonna have. Bringing her down 150 points yet again. We are now only 1,200 points away from taking over. And 50 positions away. I don't think this is gonna be nailed to the coffin with Listal, but it's nice to see it. We're at elevation next to Pixie Lot. And the funny thing is, I will still have to watch 5 more seasons of Gossip Girl. I don't even understand, bro. I can't comprehend that. The result is in. We're going from 25 to 13. Basically cutting it in half. Taylor is below 4,000. Here you go. It was fake this whole time. I can actually give Leighton one more chance to read this. We're almost 30,000 at Listal in general. But that's for another day. Listal is gaslighting me that Leighton was a part of some show, maybe way back. I mean, with Jimmy Fallon, but just Blake. Yikes. Even made like a bubblegum bubble in the show. We get this though. Yes.
Congratulations.
What do you mean album? What do you mean album? Excuse me? Bro gave me a pretty giant insight, like, overall, and now we're just kind of playing with it. Her songs are not bad. Like, we would love her to actually be a real singer, but we only got a few songs. That's it. The end, guys.
I once heard the tips of my fingers
Yeah, with enough magic dust, she could have been a super duper pop star. But nope.
Take down the plan, no second chance, no remains. All the words telling is myself, no one else to blame. All the words I couldn't say.
Yeah, that's the moment when I want fireworks. We saw fireworks in the movie, but you win. You win, though. You win Rocketship.
Words I couldn't say.
A little bit stronger is what we want for the next Rocketship, if there is such a thing. If there is a second chance. See you guys next time. Beautiful. I enjoyed my day, because that's what it takes. It takes a good Rocketship to enjoy the day. Bad one to not enjoy it. Apparently there's bad celebrities out there. There's Putins in tranny suits.